This is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And welcome back to my channel. I am back from the dead, y'all. Oh my gosh. I got so sick last week. I am feeling so much better now, and I'm so energized, and I just missed you guys. I missed this channel. I missed doing these readings. I had such bad brain fog, I couldn't do any readings. It was just, man, I just realized this is my outlet. This is what brings me joy. I'm just so happy to be back here. With that said, I am open for readings again. You might have noticed that I turned my same day readings off. I took a lot of things out of stock. I'm open now. I've gotten a lot of you guys were reaching out for readings, funny enough, like the 1 week I was sick. But I'm better now, and I would love to support you. So if you want to chat with me, Skype chat, Zoom chat, you want to purchase a reading, check it out. I've got some things on sale, just like a little bit, knock some prices down a little, to help you guys out. I know it's the holiday season, and I just appreciate all of your support. Thank you so much for supporting me, for supporting my channel, for all of the support with the holiday sale I just had. I'm really enjoying going through everybody's orders and doing these readings for you guys. Really, just thanks for helping keep this channel going. So we're going to talk today about breaking karmic cycles. The question is, what karmic cycle are you breaking? Because it's that time of year. We are breaking cycles, you guys. What I want you to do is just ground your energy, take some deep breaths, and you're going to choose a card or a crystal, a stack of cards or crystal that you feel drawn to the most. We've got number 1, number 2, or number 3. Once you've chosen, go down to the comments or the description below and click on your timestamp, and you'll instantly be fast forwarded to your part in the reading. And I will see you for your reading soon. For those of you guys who choose number 1, let's get into it. What karmic cycle are you breaking? We're going to start with the cards you chose, but we'll definitely pull some clarifiers. Oh my gosh, karmic cycle. Look, this is the King of Swords. You are a very, very hard worker. You're incredibly smart and intelligent. I don't know if you're someone who's been to a lot of schooling, who is, maybe, getting the master's or the PhD or like the 3rd degree. I definitely am getting a vision of somebody who's in school and who's just hustling and working their butt off. But I also see people who are working their way up the ladder in a specific job or career, who's like establishing themselves and has like, I just see like a computer screen pulled up and like all of these things that they have to check off and all of this stuff that like they have to do and like a lot on their schedule. I'm also seeing someone who has to make the decisions for their family. This could be maybe a single mom or someone I'm tapping into who is like, they have to kind of be the man in their life as well and make these decisions and, provide and protect the family. And it's like a lot on your shoulders. So I'm seeing a couple different scenarios here, but the one thing like that you all have in common is that you guys like have had to kind of be tough. You've had to, really pull up that divine masculine energy, like for survival, and like you've had to work very hard, and it's brought you some beautiful things and some beautiful gifts, and it's moving you into such a lovely position, and there's like so many opportunities around you. But what I'm seeing is that your self-care has just been falling through the cracks. And this is a timeless reading, but at the time I'm doing this reading, we've got Mars retrograde going on. And this full moon that we have going on right about now in Gemini kind of illuminates this Mars retrograde energy. And Mars has a lot to do with the body. And so if you're feeling exhausted and worn out and broken down and health issues are coming up, like me and my cold last week, Mars and this energy could be asking you like, hey, are you taking care of yourself? So this is actually about a karmic cycle that you're breaking, which is awesome because I don't see this continuing. This could be happening in kind of a tumultuous way, unfortunately, because I always say, first the universe whispers, then it speaks, and then it yells, and then it shouts, and then it screams, and then it thunders until you kind of get the point that this isn't serving you anymore, or this isn't working for you anymore, or this isn't, gonna happen. So there's this message that it's time to cut the cords and take care of yourself and start saying no to people and start drawing boundaries, because everybody sees you as this energy. I'm sure you have other beautiful divine feminine aspects of your energy too, don't worry. But people do see that like you have it together and like you're this authority figure. And the King of Swords sometimes is somebody who's a counselor or who's a therapist or who's like speaking into people's lives or like really great at making decisions. So there is this message. People could be coming to you for some word, for some help, for some support, for some decisions. Maybe it's like your children or family members, or this could be in your profession. And maybe you're someone who has clients, or you're working in like the healing industry, like sometimes with doctors or nurses, healthcare practitioners, people who work at a gym or community center, stuff like that. So there's this message that like something's got to give because you can't pour from a cup that's empty. Anyways, sorry to interrupt this little download, but if you hear people screaming in the background, I'm in Morocco right now and it is, do you hear that? It's the World Cup and Morocco is currently, I think they're playing against Spain, and Morocco has just been owning it. I haven't been watching the games, I've just been looking at the news, and it's been a fun time here. Everybody's screaming and happy and partying and just sitting on the edge of their seats. So ignore the screaming. It's happy screams. I'm okay. You guys are like, what's going on over there? Anyways, are you taking care of yourself? Maybe you need to sit down and chill and have fun and scream like these people. Maybe you need to do something fun. Maybe you need to get your mind off of everything. Maybe you need to take that vacation or that personal care day. And if you do that, don't check your email. And don't spend the whole day talking shit on your boss. You need to take care of yourself. And that's the karmic cycle that you're breaking. I think you're about to change jobs, or you're about to change positions, or you're about to change your lifestyle. Like, you already have a plan. You're already breaking this cycle, and that's what's so amazing. And this message just came to give you encouragement. I think you probably already hit a wall, and you're like, okay, like, I'm really going to like take my health more seriously, or I'm going to get out of this situation, or I'm going to draw more boundaries. Like, you're already doing this. So this karmic cycle is literally being broken right now, and Spirit's helping you with this. Yeah, independent. You might be like, you know what? I need to, work a job or situation where I'm more independent, or I need to not have so many people depending on me. Like, I need to cut some cords with some of these people that really should not have access to my energy. And yeah, look, you work your ass off. You work so hard, and it's frustrating because I think you're picking up the slack for so many people. But the thing is, you don't need to give 110%. Maybe dial it back to 60 for now. No one's even going to notice, unfortunately. It's almost like you are worried people are going to judge you or think you're inexperienced or you're not giving enough. And it's just, you don't need to give that much. It's the truth. You really don't need to. No one's going to notice if you dial it back a little bit. I know that's hard to hear, but it's the truth. You're just like, if I don't work this hard, then I'm not going to get the money that I need, and I need the money, and so I have to do this, and it has to be like that, and you're just so frustrated. But the truth is, you could make different choices. You could make different decisions. You could go other places. You could take a different job. You could go in a different career. You could, hire a babysitter once or twice a week. You can get yourself in a situation where you can, like, whatever it is, you need to write it down and be like, okay, maybe it takes a year or 2 or 3 or 5 years to like build to that point where you can have that support or where you can make that switch. But time is going to pass anyways, so it's time to fight for yourself. Make sure you're working for something. Oh my God, people are banging on stuff. Make sure that you're working for something. And I also see like you being like maybe to shelter yourself a little bit from the public right now, maybe to give yourself some, I was gonna say maybe give yourself some fun and some play, and then I got interrupted, and I'm gonna show you guys what's going down right now on my street. Check it out. I think they won. What do you guys think? Anyways, it's kind of funny and synchronistic. I like sometimes things that are happening in the outside world while I'm doing these readings are like little clues, little hints. I see everything as a sign, as a synchronicity. And, you know, all the fun that these people are having right now, the celebration, it's almost like, when was the last time that you had fun? The last time that you celebrated? The last time you ran around like those little kids, you know? There's this message about how self-care isn't just bubble baths and face masks and body scrubs, but that stuff is important too, trust me. I'm really into that. But it's also celebration and fun and play, and like you gotta just ask yourself, do I need to shelter myself right now and just kind of heal and do that whole thing? Or am I being called maybe to go out in the public? Am I being called to maybe go connect with people and go have some fun and take a load off and maybe not take all this stuff so seriously right now? You know, sometimes we're afraid that if we let go of all these worries and struggles and the hustle, that it's all gonna fall apart. But you know, we're humans, we're not robots, and we need to have fun and enjoy and be at peace sometimes. Give yourself that gift. And I think that's what you're doing. That's 100% the chords that you're cutting right now. So let me know in the comments below if this resonated with you. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 2, what karmic cycle is breaking right now? So what karmic cycle are you breaking? Huh. It seems like it's been a little while since you made a change, since you went somewhere different, since you like really tried something new or shook some things up, and that's okay. Some years and sometimes we just need to get things done, and it can be very helpful for us to be in a nice routine and to just kind of open ourselves to receive and to let things come to us and not push things so hard, like go with the flow. But we have to be careful because sometimes we can get stuck on autopilot, and that's the karmic cycle that I actually see that you're breaking right now. You might have realized lately that you've had a thirst for adventure, that you want to break out, that you want to go somewhere different. Maybe, you know, the cycle you're breaking is like the cycle of Groundhog Day, living the same day over and over and over again. And I see the world here because it's very possible that you have plans to travel somewhere, maybe to get some inspiration or do some soul searching, or this could even be like moving somewhere, maybe far away or abroad. It could have something to do with your education or your career path or something. But I'm also seeing that you just want a change of environment. And, you know, you guys know I'm a world traveler, and I'm always changing my environment every couple of months. Of course, I highly recommend it. I'm a little biased, but I will say that sometimes like the soil, like metaphorically, that you're planted in is not fertile, and there's no room for growth. And sometimes you change the scenery and you change the environment, and you have this new opportunity to grow. Now, you can also sometimes change the scenery and not the situation. You know, no matter where you go, there you are. So you're going to have to be conscious to make new choices and not get stuck in the same routine and not get on autopilot. But something tells me it's like you just need a boost. You just need a fresh start. So there seems to be an opportunity that you've attracted or that you've manifested to basically move or to go somewhere or to change a huge, huge aspect of your routine. So this karmic cycle is literally breaking right now. This opportunity is coming to you right now. These two cards just flew out. It could be private. Maybe nobody knows that you have this plan or that you're going to be making this change. And this could also be with how you present yourself in the world, like how you identify yourself or putting a talent and gift of yours out there and sharing it with others. And it has a lot to do with confidence. Your confidence has grown so much. You've worked really hard on this and like you have so much courage. And I feel like this is something that's really helped you break this karmic cycle of the Groundhog Day and just living the same life, the same day over and over again. You're changing. And yeah, this says leave. You have to leave this environment. You have to go somewhere else. This could be leaving a job. It could be leaving a relationship. It could be leaving your hometown. It could be leaving your apartment or your house. It could be, you know, like I said, moving, or it could even just be like a trip or a vacation. But, you know, Spirit is like telling you, yes, it's time to leave. It's time to cut that cord. It's time to broaden your horizon. And like this card is so perfect. The world, like this is you. It's time to go and explore and see like who can you be. It's time to evolve, time to change. And you're going with a sense of purpose. You're not just, I feel like this is a decision and a cycle that you've broke consciously, because I don't think you're expecting to just show up in this place and everything's gonna just be figured out. It's more of a calculated risk. I see that you've planned, that you've been smart, that you've been diligent, that you've worked towards this goal, and like that's why it's all coming to you. Anything else you need to know about this karmic cycle that you're breaking? Yeah, Spirit said that, you know, that support will be sent to you, and this could be financial support, because right now you might be worried about like financially how am I gonna pull this off, or how am I gonna bridge this gap, because you might need like a down payment or the rent money or the plane ticket or the new job or the sustenance, like to make this move or make this change. Or maybe you're nervous, like, if I put this gift out there, will I be supported? Will people notice? And you're going to notice the doors opening. That's why this card is coming to you with, you know, the Eight of Wands, opportunities, rapid manifestations, fertility, things growing, like anything to help you get off this autopilot. And really, it doesn't really matter what choice you make. Like, the universe is going to bless it as long as like you have good intentions. It's coming from a good place. I don't see why this path is not going to be supported for you. So if you're still waiting for a sign, you're waiting for an answer, there's this message to break the cycle by taking the first step, to get off of autopilot. And then, you know, first you take action, then the support comes. First you take action, then the money comes. Yeah, and they're saying quick, because the window is open for you right now. The door is open for you right now. And this card is sticking out. Look at this. Unexpected, new, changing. Look at that. Unexpected, a new opportunity. Things are changing, and this is going to happen quick. And I'm actually drawn to the picture right here of this flower or this rose. It does remind me, like, if you've ever planted a rose bush or like a garden with flowers, you know, you'll have that bush for a while. It'll be sitting there. There'll be little buds and you're like, ooh, is it gonna bloom? It'll just sit there forever. And then one day you go out and bam, it's bloomed. It is a slow progression, and in nature, you know, things move slower. You have to have patience, but it sometimes overnight, like bam, something will open up for you. So there's this message that you're like that rose bush, that like you have the buds, and like that this decision needs to be made quickly, or like it's going to take off fast. Like you're right there standing on the edge. And so what are you waiting for? Take that leap, get off autopilot. This cycle is being broken. The karmic cycle of being stuck on autopilot in the same place, living the same life, living the same day over and over again. You are the change. You are the opportunity. You are the manifestation. Get it. Let me know if this resonates with you in the comments down below. Thank you for coming to my channel, and I will see you next time. Peace out. For those of you guys who choose number 3, let's see what karmic cycle are you breaking. So we've got the cards that you pulled. I'm going to pull some clarifiers as well, but let's see what's going on here. Oh my gosh, this is such a bold message. We're getting King of Pentacles and then open your mind. Well, it's hard to look at a Pentacles card, especially the King of Pentacles, and not talk about money and finances and possibly even career. But I do feel like you're breaking karmic cycles around your money, around your mindset with money, over how you're spending your money. And I know this is a hard message to hear because it's like, we don't want to talk about this. Some of us, like, this is just an awkward thing. Some of us don't like to talk about what's really going on in this area of our life. You know, we can have these generational wounds and traumas that are, you know, centered around money and lack mentality that have been passed down. And like, it sucks, you know, like sometimes the way you've ended up spending your money or the way that you think about it can be inherited. And I think the most important thing is just awareness. I think that's why we're getting the open your mind card, because you do need to take responsibility for the situation you've created and the choices that you make and the habits that you're in. And ultimately, no one's going to be able to change this situation or bring this wealth to you but yourself. But being kind of aware of like, how did I get here? Like, what happened? Like, you know, who in my family like made similar choices, you know, just bringing that level of awareness to this situation can help so much. So I highly suggest, like, I think you're already breaking this cycle. I think this is a reading about a cycle that is breaking right now, which is awesome. And I think that's why you're getting the King of Pentacles, because they're saying a lot of wealth is coming to you. A lot of financial support is coming to you. Maybe you're used to taking handouts or relying on other people or having to get help from the government or having to rely on your family, or you're not financially independent yet or something. And this is a message that, like, an opportunity, you're creating an opportunity to be more self-reliant, to be like the King of Pentacles, and to be smart and to invest in yourself and your dreams and your goals, and to see money like as a tool, as an energy, as something that you have an infinite supply of. And I'm kind of tapping into energy of maybe someone or some people who like had hospital bills, or who really like got screwed over by like someone else who spent their money, or someone who owes them money, or like an ex, or like a divorce, or like just kind of, you know, someone who's trying to just turn their situation around, maybe a lot of debt or something. And if that's you, I get this message like that you don't have to be burdened to that. You don't have to be burdened to the past. Like, it's okay to be a work in progress. And yes, the man in the system is set up to keep you enslaved to this debt. And so, you know, you have to remember that, like, yes, you need to take responsibility and you need to make a plan. But at the same time, this isn't going to keep you from investing in yourself or your dreams or creating wealth. You know, you can have a plan. You might need to seek out some help. And that's what's frustrating, is you're like, well, I'm going to need money to hire someone to help me with this. And then, like, I don't even, like, you know, it's like embarrassing to tell them your situation or this or that. But I feel like help and support will come. But at the same time, like, if you're waiting for magically a man to marry you and take care of your debt or pay off your student loans, or you're thinking that the answer is going to be someone who's going to come help because it wasn't fair what happened and like someone should do something, that's probably not going to manifest. Like, wealth can come in a number of ways, but I feel like you're the one who's going to become that person for yourself. And of course, love will come to you and support will come, and, you know, but I just get this vibe like, this is part of your path. This might be part of the karma you came here with, not in a bad way, but just like, it's going to be such a wonderful story to be financially independent and be financially free, and to build this wealth and supply for yourself and create a legacy. And it sucks because you're starting off with just like this crazy situation that feels so chaotic, but like, it's simmering down. And that's why they're saying, like, open your mind to the possibilities and see how instrumental this can be. And there are many people who are very wealthy or doing very well financially out there who started off in a similar, if not worse, situation. And, you know, your situation's unique to you, but there's this message that, like, there's something that's going to come of this. There is a message about being consistent. Also, something about like a work opportunity coming through socializing, that you're going to make some friends and someone might be like, hey, I would love for you to like do this job for me, or I know someone who's hiring. So I see abundance coming in, and this is also saying you're going to be fulfilled. Like maybe you already got it, maybe you already landed the job, or maybe some of the debt's already been paid, or things are already turning around, because this is a message about a karmic cycle that's literally being broken right now. So you don't have to expect your future to be like the past. And maybe you mishandled your money in the past, or you just bought a bunch of stupid stuff because like it made you feel better in the moment, or you've been hoarding things, or I don't know, but I just feel like you're becoming more self-aware, and you know where this comes from, and you're realizing that money can't buy you happiness. And so like something's got to give, and that's what's led you here to cutting these cords and breaking this karmic cycle. I also see something about writing. Money could come to you through writing, through speaking, but this could also be a message to like heal through writing and like write down your habits. This could even be about like downloading an app and keeping track, writing down your purchases. And then they're also saying serendipity. You're not going to have to work so hard. Like that belief that you have to be a slave and that like that it's never going to be enough. Like you're getting rid of that. You're starting to see possibilities. And I think for you, it's never going to be like, I feel like for you, you're going to be creating your own wealth through your gifts and talents. In a very serendipitous way. And that's why they're telling you to be consistent, socialize, write. You're going to be fulfilled. They're also saying that like you're going to be working from home, and that what you're seeking is seeking you, and like your path is changing, and like maybe you already know what this is, but it's like very, very exciting, and this cord is literally being broken. So I see wealth and prosperity coming to you, and like your awareness is key, and like you've healed a lot of generational trauma, and like it came through your family or your bloodline until it got to you, and you're like the one who's changing it all. And it's, you know, be easy on yourself, be kind to yourself, because you've never done this before. No one you know has ever done this before. You're like the black sheep in the best way. But you know, you've opened your mind, and look, I just pulled this card. They're saying the finances are coming, the money's coming, you've unlocked it, and they know you've been feeling really uncertain about this, but like this is just the past, like it's gone, and you start from where you are today, you start from where you are now, and there are opportunities. So beautiful. I'm hoping that this message resonates with you. You have to let me know if it does in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace out.